Two Idiots on Tangents.
Idiot 1, Idiot 2.
Wednesdays at 8, youtube.com/The Dad and Drew Show.
Hello, everybody.
What's happening, everybody?
And welcome to The Dad and Drew Show.
Hello.
We are here. I have the kiddo. We have Drew.
I'm just gonna tell you that I'm gonna listen to Taylor Swift music outside in the living room.
Okay, have fun listening to Taylor Swift music outside in the living room. Everyone, this is the kiddo. She's going to listen to Taylor Swift music outside in the living room.
Yeah.
Hi, I'll come back later.
Okay, love you. Kisses. You don't get to leave without kisses. Thank you.
Are we gonna listen to Taylor Swift?
Bye, everybody. Bye, Daddy. Bye, Drew.
Bye, Drew.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. Wednesday.
If you are new here, I'm Dad. That's
I'm
Drew.
Unfortunately.
Oh, wait. That's Drew. I always do it wrong.
I know.
It's flipped.
It's the other way. It's a flippy.
Yes.
It's a flippy kind of world.
I'm Dad. That's Drew. This is the Dad and Drew Show.
Yes.
And we're here to talk about Disney stuff and a whole bunch of stuff to talk about this week.
Yes,
There's a lot going on.
It really is. And we have tangents, as you can tell by the...
Oh, yeah. And we are definitely two idiots on tangents. That's pretty much what happens. We have topics that we plan for. We have news that we put out. We're very, very organized. Very good. And then we go off in wild directions.
We do. And we encourage you to do the same in the chat.
And we encourage you to bring up wild directions. So let's see who we got in here. Lynn Butler checked in and then checked out because she lives in the UK.
Of course.
Who else we got in there? Kevin Fisher, the Contessa, is here, of course. Tiki Man Fan. He's checking this stuff out.
Why not, right?
Trish is here from California. The Dish. Teenage Summers. The VIP Project. Hello. I like that logo.
Project. Al Olson's here.
Yes. Christine Machado. I think I said that right. I probably didn't.
No, you probably did.
Little Big Vlogs. It's like 3 a.m. where you're at. What are you guys doing awake?
Too much coffee, probably.
Yes, and Al Olson says, don't forget to subscribe so we eat tarantulas.
Yeah.
And just so you, in case you didn't know, Spider at 600. When we eat 600 subscribers, we're going to eat subscribers. When we hit 600 subscribers, we're going to eat this thing. It is a eat tarantula. It's a real tarantula. And it's supposedly good for you. It has no MSG. It was boiled and dehydrated. We were worried about the MSG.
Well, we were looking for a tarantula that didn't have MSG because we don't want that in our tarantulas ever.
Right.
Ever.
No, definitely not. And who else we have here? It's nice to still be awake to watch. I understand that.
Absolutely.
Who else here? Surf Bum is here. What's
up? We got Johnny Neverland.
Wendy Darling. Hello, Wendy Darling. Johnny Neverland. Mabry Ann Smith. Tripping with the Turners.
What?
Heavens to Murgatroyd.
Heavens to Murgatroyd.
I kept wanting to have him say Heavens to Murgatroyd. I was watching his stream the other night.
Yeah, I know.
And just his accent. I wanted him to do the Snagglepuss, the Heavens to Murgatroyd.
Heavens to Murgatroyd. I wish I had
sweetie pie.
I wish I had.
Oh, so do I. I wish I had a great accent. I don't have a great accent. You have an accent. He has an accent. I have no accent. I sound horrible.
It's great. I don't think it's a great accent.
But at least you have one.
Well,
at least you have one.
I got a wicked crazy one. Wicked.
Yeah. Hey, Pete McDevitt's here. Pete. You were just on his show.
Yes, I was.
Yes, it's freeze dried, Paul, which is really nice to know.
Yeah, it's not alive.
So yeah,
it's not alive.
No, it's not alive. The daughter was asking if it was alive that we were going to eat it. She was a little worried about that. Yeah. So when we hit 600 subscribers, we're going to eat that thing with some hot sauce because we just don't want to eat it plain. So we're going to put the Last Dab hot sauce on it, which is one of the hottest hot sauces out there. Drew and I do dumb things like that all the time. Yep. Usually about once a month, we'll do something dumb.
Well,
once a month,
at least on this show.
Well, once a month we'll do something dumb on this show that involves food or hot sauce or something.
Yeah.
Yes, it is yuck. And I'm sorry, I had to. So I was looking around and
his insects and a spider of this size could even take down small lizards or small rodents, believe it or not. Wow.
Yummy.
Absolutely beautiful. All right,
No, it's not.
But is it absolutely beautiful? Like, come on, man.
No, it's not. And Queen V, you are good to go for the question you asked me in the private chat thing. Yes, go right ahead. No, it's not absolutely beautiful.
It is absolutely creepy.
It is terrible. But we are going to eat that. Yes.
We're doing it.
But Drew, do you know what time it is?
Maybe Disney news time?
It's time for Disney, Universal, theme parks, that kind of stuff news.
I love
We didn't
the-
think would be more like
Dude, I was
focused
just
in
gonna
that,
do
did you?
that. It's some like, what is it? The Entertainer-ish?
Yes.
Like the song. The
Reminds me of
Entertainer?
like the guy at like Casey's. Like I can like see that the little piano player there.
But and he does that with his shoulders too, right? That's what he does.
Dislu, I'm hoping for some crunch.
Oh, there's gonna be.
It's what I'm worried more like is the hair.
The hair.
That's the one I'm a little bit more worried about. Triple with the Turner. That spider looks delicious. Said no one ever.
Right. Well, maybe.
Oh, Yachty. Drew, hit her with the line.
Yachty, you're never late. You're always in when you're supposed to be. That's when the universe wants you here.
And as you guys can see, Drew is rocking the most Venetian blind background of so great. Look at how great it is. Wonderful. He's
is nice.
Curated it. Each one was specifically selected. Those are actually from the Disney Polynesian Resort. He got those from the Antique Mall.
Mm-hmm.
He got and they're fantastic. No, they're not from that.
No, they're not. I'm just out in my living room because I have very bad connection in the other room. And I was like, you know what? Especially for, I know you guys will put up with a little bit of squirreliness on our channel, but I didn't want to have squirreliness on.
Hi, Shannon.
Shannon Dolzinski. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. He didn't want to. He didn't want to do it to Pete.
To us, it's we deal with it. But.
I think the biggest news that came out about Disney has got to be the whole annual pass hubbub,
whatever
stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you who are living in a hole or living behind Drew's Venetian blinds,
there's a couple people, but I leave them alone.
Guess what?
I let them do their thing.
Disneyland is getting their annual passes back, and it's not as bad as everyone thought it was going to be.
No.
Everybody thought it was going to be terrible. It wasn't. It's not going to be annual passes. It's going to be horrible because they're not calling it annual passes, but they're annual passes. Like I don't know why Disney made a big deal about it.
Well, because they were scaring people. Like I'd be scared too if they're like, "Yeah, we're not going to have annual passes. We're going to have a different thing." And you're like, "Well, what do you mean, not annual passes?"
What do you mean you're going to have a different thing? And they're like, "Well, it's annual passes with reservations." That's what we have.
That's what it is.
And theirs is better.
I know. Oh, don't get me started, Jamie, on the
Oh, no, I'm getting you started.
I know you are.
Starting you up.
I know. I'm revved up on that.
I'm so revved up. Okay, so theirs is called Magic Key, which I already like better than ours. First off, I like it better than ours. It sounds cooler.
Yeah.
You'll be able to become a Magic Key holder starting August 25th. Mm-hmm. Trish is going to be walking around with her Iron Man gauntlet, which I need one of those. I honestly really do.
I do too.
I really do.
They look amazing.
They do. All right. Now there are levels. Like we have levels, they have levels. You can get the Dream Key, and it's $1,400, and you get six.
You get six
park reservations you can hold at one time. Drew, how many do we get?
We only get 3, Jamie. And I'm going to go off for a second. Even if you bought a separate ticket that has nothing to do with your annual pass, it counts as a reservation. And I only know that because I did that.
Pause.
What? Do we have to go out to California to get them?
Is this for when we come? Because we are going. That is like definitely happening. Like I've already convinced the wife.
Yeah.
We're going. It's just when we plan the trip and pay for the trip and go on the trip.
Get the money for the trip.
And we're going. Like we're all going. We want 6. I want 6 iron gauntlets. But aside from that, oh my God, I'm so excited about that. Trish, you are the best. You are the Spice Queen. You are the best.
You're the best.
Around.
Around.
What? Oh my God. You don't understand. Like, my soul was crushed today, and we'll get to the soul crushing portion of the day today later in this broadcast. But you just made my day, like my week, my month, my year. Trish, you're the best in the world.
She really is. She's the best.
Okay. So they get 6, they get 20% off merch, 15% off beverage, and they get parking. $1,400. That's basically our premier pricing. I can't remember what our pricing is.
I thought ours was a tad bit lower, not by much.
Ours is less. Ours is less, if I
than
remember
that. I
correctly.
think it was like 1,200 or something.
Yeah. Now, or you can get the Believe key, because I believe I'm going to Disneyland.
Me too.
And you still get 6 for $9.49, but you only get 10% off merchandise. So they're backing down your merchandise, which I'm okay with, I think.
Yeah, I'm okay. I get my stuff.
10% off food, but only 50% off parking. That's a stinger.
Yeah, because I mean, what is it for parking? That's the question you got to ask yourself.
It's got to be $35.
Say it's $30, dude, and yeah.
So you go 2 or 3 times a week or once a week, $15 every time you walk in the park for parking. Okay, I didn't even notice that. I just saw that. I don't like that.
That's crazy for $949.
I don't like that.
No, that's crazy. VP says $25 per for parking.
Okay. And apparently they are limiting the amount of passes they're selling. Okay. Or you can get the Enchant key, which you only get 4 park reservations.
Oh, that's it?
10% off merch, 10% off beverage, but you got to pay for parking every time you go.
No parking.
I don't understand how you get the one that doesn't include parking.
I'm going to say this, and I know the answer, but just as a human being, I'm like, why do they charge for parking? Like, I obviously know the answer to that, but you know what I mean, though?
Because they can.
But it's just like, dude, I'm paying all this money to get in, and then you're like, yeah, just to park your car to go here.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to do a little bit of quick dad math. So we were, the highest one was what? $13.99, right?
Yeah, $1,400.
Minus, so if you backed yourself down to the $649, that's a $750 difference.
Okay.
Divided by 25 for parking. So 30 visits is the difference for paying for parking. So you have to go at least 30 times before it makes sense to get the one with free parking.
Okay. Well, that's, but if you're somebody that literally is like, I'm probably go maybe 15 times.
30 times. So let's say there's 52 weeks a year. Mm-hmm. You got to go at least kind of once every other week.
Okay. Once every other week. And it's like, I don't know, man.
I do that. I do way more than that.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Or the Imagine key, which is $3.99, really cheap. You get 2 park reservations, 10 and 10. But I love this. It's only available to Southern California residents. Like, and they literally, in if you look into the specifics of it, they go down as far as like limiting the zip codes of who can get it.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Like it's like for 9000 to 9000.
So you're like hoping you're in that area code.
You're like, yeah. Or you pretend to live at your friend's house.
Yeah. I live over there. Yeah. That's crazy. It's a good price, but
yeah, I mean, but what about us? Like we don't have any. Nope, they're not selling new passes for. But yes, they are.
What?
Buried in the announcement that they made that they're selling these Disneyland things was one line on the Disney Parks blog that said, and for those wondering about Walt Disney World annual passes, new pass sales will become available in time for the start of the 50th celebration. We'll be sharing additional information and details later this month, So be sure to stay tuned to WaltDisneyWorld.com and the Disney Parks blog. So for those of you who I know, Mike, who have been anxiously awaiting them to start selling annual passes, just go to DisneyWorld.com, the annual pass page, and start hitting refresh.
Yep.
And just sit there.
Mm-hmm. She'll be there for a while.
You'll be there a while.
You'll
but
be there a while. That's awesome, though, dude. I'm so happy about that. Start getting stuff a little bit back to normal.
Yeah.
Normal. We keep saying normal, but
normal-ish.
I was just happy that Disney allowed us for our renewal time, a renewal date, to upgrade.
I heard.
To upgrade.
But it didn't upgrade to what you wanted.
No, it did not upgrade to the water parks.
Do you want to share your experience?
Yeah. They were like, yeah, we're upgrading. You know, you can upgrade to the platinum, which is the no blockout dates. Right now, or before, we had the gold, which is 2 weeks in December, Christmas time, you know, New Year's Eve time, and then 2 weeks in April, we were blocked out.
Oh, yeah, Paul. A lot of people can't wait about that.
No, it's exciting, man. But they we upgraded ours, so now we have those 4 weeks. But they do not have the water park element to it. They said, as of right now, that's not available. But keep checking back.
I think the capacity at the water parks is so low that they don't want to fill it at all with any annual pass people. Mm-hmm. They just want to stuff it with paying people.
I get it. I get that.
You know what I mean? I think that's the reasoning for that right now.
Well, at a business standpoint as well, because they don't have Typhoon Lagoon open. All you have is Blizzard Beach. That's it.
Yeah.
Blizzard Beach is it.
So if they had annual pass members, it would literally be all annual pass members going. Mm-hmm. And if they allowed it, but they would have to like limit the reservations and all that stuff. Another piece of information I did not give you about the Disneyland thing, they get to park hop at 1 p.m.
What the heck?
So they get earlier park hopping, and their best pass gets 6 reservations. Give us 6 reservations.
I'll be happy with 6. You know, I'll be happy with 4.
Give me 4.
Give me 4.
Or 5.
Give me 20. Really, just
give me anything more than 3.
Yes, anything more than
anything. 3. Especially if you bought a separate ticket.
Oh, don't get me started.
And they try to hold you to, nope, sorry, it's 3 per my experience account.
Mark, but I had to purchase a separate ticket that has nothing to do with my annual pass.
To do with my annual pass. Mm-mm. No.
But welcome in, Anthony the Molar Man. What's up, buddy?
Anthony the Molar Man. Do I hear 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 6, 8? I got 8. 8. I'm going to get in the back. I got 8 in the back. 8 in the back. 7 in the back. Gentlemen in the back. Gentlemen in the back. You got a 7, 17, 17.
20. But no,
yes.
Power Mad 3.5. I don't know how that.
Yachty, you didn't hear. We're getting them back. That was the whole thing. They announced they are going to be selling annual passes back at Disney World in time for the 50th. They didn't give a date yet, but they said to keep watching the channel, the Disney World thing. But they will be selling annual passes back at Disney World again before the 50th. That's not that long.
No.
So people have that to look forward to. It's right around the corner, guys. Sold. What's up, Anthony the Molar Man?
The Molar Man from Beantown.
Yes. 563 subs. We are close to the spider eating.
Right, come on, share it out, guys. We want to be able to do this potentially
soon.
By the next Dad and Drew show.
We want to get there soon. Okay. The next story that I would like to share, we have our October 1st reservations, and we are going to be riding Ratatouille, right? Remy's Ratatouille Adventure.
Yes, we are. Very excited.
But apparently everyone's going to ride it before we are.
Which is really sad.
So first, they sent out a thing that like, we're going to get cast members to preview the ride. Okay, great. Makes sense. Let them ride the ride, figure it out, see what the kinks are, make sure everything's running great, right? Totally makes sense.
Yeah, you got to test.
I'm down with that.
Yeah,
I'm good with that. Sure. Let the cast members ride it.
Absolutely.
Then they sent out a thing. DVC members are going to get special preview. Okay.
Mhm.
Then annual pass members are going to get a special preview. But it's most likely only going to be the platinum members. That's what they've done with all the other rides. So Drew might be able to get it.
Maybe.
But what happens is they send you an email. And if you don't immediately click on your email, you're it.
No. It's
you're
like
not getting
Rise, dude. No, it's like Rise, man.
It's worse than Rise.
It
almost.
is, but you like literally. I told Veronica, I was like, your only job until this is over, stare at your phone and keep refreshing.
Look for that email.
Look for that email. But
do you think they are going to put like a blackout on like a no filming type thing?
I honestly, I don't know, man.
I mean,
I don't.
There are POVs of the one in France.
Right. I honestly, I don't think so. I actually don't think so. I think they're just gonna be like, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's
not opening early. They're just letting everybody preview it. I think to test it and knock out the kinks.
Yeah, but
like
like
it's literally everybody. And then I heard they even said that like they're just gonna pull people in off of the street at Epcot and be like, "Hey, do you guys want to ride Ratatouille?"
Yeah. Want to give it a whirl?
And then anyone named Bob is gonna get to ride Ratatouille before it opens. It's amazing. It's great.
See, but I agree with you. No, like take the cast members and have them just ride it to get those kinks out. Call it good.
Yeah.
And then wait, like this DVC thing and the other, they're making it. I don't know. I feel like it's taking the allure away from October 1st.
Taking the specialness away from the opening day.
I agree.
Bob's your uncle.
Right.
Cha.
So now here's my question, Jamie. We're talking about this. Do you remember, did they have a preview of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway?
I know they had a preview of Rise. I don't remember about Mickey and Minnie.
Because I don't remember that. They could have, but I personally don't.
I remember Rise because I remember the email went out and like somebody we know got one but didn't get it, and it was like ridiculous. And
yeah.
I can't remember. Does anyone in the chat remember if they did a preview of Runaway? I don't remember if they did
because I don't remember it. Because I just feel like I would have seen video of it, but then again, like I said, I didn't look for it. Mickey Loot giveaway, guys. Okay.
And don't forget, when we hit 1,000, like almost $100 value Mickey Loot box, we're gonna figure something out. You won't have to eat a spider, I don't think. But you got a chance to win a Mickey Loot box.
You win something.
Yeah, and if you want to just get one, go to mickeyloot.com, use the code DadAndDrew, $10 off.
Yep.
Awesome. And they're good people.
Nobody wins really on eating a tarantula or watching something.
Not really.
Not really in the end.
No. They didn't, Drew. That's why it was so special.
Got it. No, but yeah, it just takes that specialness. Like you said, I know they already have it over in Paris, and I get that,
right.
But it doesn't matter. It's new here. So it's like.
Yeah. Speaking of Paris, the pricing for the paid fast passes is officially out.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. You want to know what it is?
Yeah, let's delve into that.
This is per person, per ride.
Per ride. Wow.
I'm sorry. I'm usually Mr. Positivity, cut Disney a break. They're a company. They got to make money. This is ridiculous.
You know what I find a little funny is that who in the world, and this is not a knock on the ride, I love the ride, but who is going to pay $9.50 to get a fast pass for Star Tours that you can usually get?
Star Tours is better than who's paying $18 for Buzz Lightyear?
Or yeah, I didn't see that one.
18 for Buzz. Buzz is the same as Tower.
Yeah, that's
and more than Remy.
And yeah, that's a little. That's too much, man. I mean, think about that. Say you wanted 2 fast passes that day for a family of 4.
Yeah.
$200. $200 you're dishing out. That's crazy.
Yeah, extra. In addition to all the other money you've already spent on your passes, your parking, your food. I'm sorry.
Potentially your resort.
That is, I would love, so Little Big Vugs, you guys I know have a trip planned to go to Paris. Are you paying any of these prices? Are you doing a paid fast pass? I'd love to know. They better give me a sandwich and a drink.
Yeah, right? No doubt.
They better give me a something.
Jeez, give me
I mean, I'm sorry.
Give me a clean shave or something. No,
that's highway robbery. Yep. Look, no.
No,
exactly.
Okay. But you know what this is looking like to me? Like with this whole, like, you're paying per ride. I feel like I'm at a Six Flags, and not a knock on Six Flags. I'm not trying to knock that. But I feel like it's, you go to these other places and it's always like these little extra things you got to pay for, where it's like Disney.
Right.
Like, come on. You're making it.
My dad told me
you're making it look
that
cheap.
when we first went to Disney, when I was like 1.5, you had to buy ride tickets.
Yeah.
Like each ride you had to buy a ticket for.
Like carnival style, basically.
It was like carnival style. And I never knew that.
Yeah. I never knew that until you just told me that. That's pretty wild.
And so I was like, holy cow. 18 for Peter Pan.
Yeah, no,
Kevin
somebody said
Fisher.
they were like $18 for a 30-second ride. And I'm with you.
Yeah,
on that.
Peter
Like,
Pan's quick, man.
Dude, I love Peter Pan.
Peter Pan's quick.
It's a great ride, but A, not for waiting an hour in line for it.
No.
B, not for paying $18 for Fast Pass.
No. And speaking of great rides, Tower of Terror and Star Tours, have you, I know you did, you said you binged it.
Oh my goodness.
The
Tangent.
The behind the attractions.
Amazing.
Or is that what it's called? Isn't that what it's called?
Behind the attractions.
Behind the attractions?
Absolutely amazing.
On Disney Plus.
Oh.
5 episodes. I was mad it was only 5 episodes. I got to 5 and I was like, wait, there's so many more rides. Where's the next episode?
They're going to keep going with it, dude. There's no way. Because I turned it on and I did not do anything else besides sit on my couch and watch the next episode.
Yeah.
Watch the next episode. Really
And
cool.
I love how they start on one ride and it morphs into additional rides that you didn't know were linked to that ride.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you're like they did Space Mountain.
Yeah.
Which was Tron.
Yep.
Like Tron was a derivative of, they needed to do a Space Mountain in a place that didn't make sense for a Space Mountain. So they did a Tron ride and that's how we got Tron. Yep. It's amazing. I loved that. That was
fantastic.
Mesmerized.
But seriously, guys, Disney Plus, go check it out. But after the stream here,
after this one, the Haunted Mansion one is fantastic.
Dude, I was so excited. I wanted to watch it twice.
So the fact that they locked Madame Leota's head into a brace and for her to record her stuff.
You do not move. Do not.
Her
move.
head was in a brace. Yeah. I mean, that's awesome. I thought it was great. Yeah, I was just not digging this pricing. This was
it just looks cheap, man. No, but it looks
upsetting. Yes,
makes them look cheap. Really does.
Yeah. Could you imagine? Like, what if you? I hope there's no like prepay. Like, what if there's a family they prepaid for all these, and then like it's a slow day, and like the wait's 10 minutes, and you're like, I paid $18.
No, but that's what I was saying. Like,
do they give you your money back?
No, like Star Tours, a lot of times it'd be 5 to 15 minutes, like nothing crazy. And I'd be so mad. You pay $9.50 with a family of 4.
Yeah, that builds. If you have to pay per ride, I guess I'm gonna be a park walker, eating snacks, watching the shows kind of guys.
I'll watch other people on the rides. I'll be a people ride watcher.
I mean,
that's just crazy.
I was not real happy with that whole pricing strategy they had going on there. That wasn't good for me.
I don't think anybody's going to like it, and I don't think it's going to last, to be honest with you. I think people are just going to stop and go, nope.
I think for once people will not pay it. I think that's one people aren't going to pay.
I think they'll just look at it and be like, are you nuts? No, not doing that.
I don't think there's going to be enough people who are willing to fork out that money where it's going to make sense for them to have that. And I don't think they're going to be able to like, oh, it was so popular over there, we're going to bring it over to the other places. Because I don't think people here will be like, nope.
Dude, well, think about it, man. I know you haven't really done this, but it's like a family. I always say a family of 4 just because it's usually a family of 4. But like a family of 4 coming from wherever, Maine, Montana, okay? You got to pay for your flights down here. You're paying for your resort stay, wherever you're staying. You're paying for the food. You're paying, you know what I mean? You're parking, whatnot, all this stuff. And then they're like, hey, guess what? If you want to get on a ride, even though you paid
on the good rides.
You paid all this money. We're going to need more money. And they're going to look at that, and it's a turnoff, man. It really is. That's not.
Lori French, I agree with you. I'll go wait in line with Trish.
Yep.
I'll go wait in line with Trish.
We'll all wait in line because
We'll all go wait in line with Trish. I really think so.
I think so too.
Here's another thing that I will gladly wait in line for. And I have waited in line for it many a times. Gideon's cookies.
Oh, they're so good.
Oh, they're fantastic.
Love them.
I was trying to explain to my sister and my brother-in-law, the Diz Jabber. They're here. They're here in Florida. So I was explaining to them are they really that good? I'm like, yes, no, they are that good. Mm-hmm. And then, okay, now she's like, my sister's annoyed with the salt. She's like, why do they have to put salt on all the cookies?
That's my kid, man. Both my kids.
She's like, can I get a cookie without salt? I'm like, no, you can't. And you don't want a cookie without salt.
You need it with salt, man.
It's gonna enhance the flavor, and it just works. Mm-hmm. Just trust me. The flavor of the month is Rocky Road. Bam. And okay, I'm just gonna read the description of this cookie. Start with our amazingly velvety triple chocolate cookie base. Really, 5 kinds of chocolate, smothered in semi-sweet and dark chocolates. Step 2, mix in our house-made double-baked whole candied almonds. Step 3, top it off with a mountain of gooey marshmallow goodness. Step 4, set that cookie on fire.
Step 6, eat it like it's the last cookie on earth.
Step 5, 6, 7, and 8. I go there and eat the cookie.
Dude, that's just off the charts, man. That looks so good.
Oh,
that
yeah.
Looks so good. They've outdone themselves, I think, with this one.
Oh,
Cookies are too high. Do you mean price-wise or literally too high?
Like high as in like high.
Like height? Hey,
like
Candy
tall?
Tank, welcome in.
And I can't personally think of Rocky Road without thinking of.
This time I'm telling you the truth. I'm locked inside the Vitelli's basement with this guy.
Rocky Road?
I can't do it. I can't think of that. I can't think of Rocky Road without hearing. I can't say Rocky Road normally without going, Rocky Road. I can't do it.
Oh, man. I love that. I love the Goonies, man. Such a great
I can't
movie.
do it.
Yep.
Chunk is the best, man.
It really is.
Chunk and Sloth together. I mean,
dude, their friendship, man. I love it. It's awesome.
Okay, key lime is one of the flavors of Florida, but this is the official extra flavor of this month. Key lime was last month, but they're keeping key lime, and they've added Rocky Road as this month's flavor.
Mm-hmm.
I can see why you have an affinity for Sloth. I mean,
yeah,
I can get the reason why you get. And Johnny Neverland, Sloth love Chunk.
That's right.
I mean, I'm sorry, I have to do it again. Locked inside the Vitelli's basement.
Rocky Road?
And he does a little...
Because he's super pumped about it, dude. He's like, I found Rocky Road ice cream.
He's like so excited about it. And to think that the kid who played Chunk is like a lawyer now. Like he quit really? Acting after that. He never acted again after that. And like he became a lawyer.
Hey man, he wanted
No more truffle shuffle for that kid.
No. Well, maybe in the courtroom, but it probably didn't go over well. When they're
the judge is like, if he does something wrong, the judge is like, all right, that's it. Do the truffle shuffle.
and he looks at him and goes, come on, guys.
Candy Tink was saying it as we were doing it.
Come
Do the
on,
truffle
Judge.
shuffle.
Do the truffle shuffle. That's awesome, man.
But that, I mean, how good does that look?
Oh, it looks awesome. And if anybody hasn't been into Gideon's, besides the cookies being amazing,
they're awesome.
Theming, but just the theming inside, it's right up my alley. I like that spooky vibe. Really, really cool.
Yeah, and he's like skinny. He's like a skinny dude. Yeah, he's like a skinny dude now. He's like definitely not like the chunky kid anymore.
Well, that was like Jason Bateman, right? Wasn't he? He was like a little heavier, and then he was like, boom, he like dieted, exercised.
But if the whole macabre thing they have going on there, and it's like it kind of almost scared the kiddo the first time she went in there. She was a little tripped out by it.
I get it.
She got over it, but it scared her a little bit the first time. Easy, Stephanie, easy. And now I still haven't found it. Have you found it yet in there? No,
I haven't. I actually, because I feel like every time I go in there, I
keep looking.
Well, I look, but I feel like because there's people behind me and there's a wait in the line.
You don't want to, and like people like, I want to get my cookies. Don't be like,
I'm going to stay in here for half an hour looking for things, because that takes up a spot.
Hey, kiddo. How was your Taylor Swift concert?
It
Good?
was fire, as the kids say now.
What's up, first placer?
First placer! Yay!
Raise the roof!
Raising it!
Oh, I want to do that.
Raise the roof, Ellie. Raise the roof.
Yeah. Oh, she's
there you
raising
go.
it. Yeah. Raising the roof.
Also, tomorrow is my first day of acro.
Yes, you have your first day back in dance with acro.
Nice.
But so we were told by one of the people who work there. Oh, hi. We were told by one of the people who works there that they actually have a copy of the Necronomicon. Yes, good night. Of the Necronomicon in Gideon's.
Somewhere.
If you don't know what that is, it's from the Army of Darkness or the Evil Dead movies.
I always say Army of Darkness.
I always say Army of Darkness. It's my favorite. It's the funny one.
It's the funniest one.
Because the Evil Dead ones are a little bit more scary.
They're scary.
Army of Darkness is the funny one.
They're scary, but they come off funny. Like, they were going for scary, but it was a little clunky. And I think that was the evolution of why they made it.
Did you say the words? Basically. Klaatu Verata. Love that movie. Love it. So yeah, we've got Gideon's. Now you guys might know this, might not know this, but
you might know. Who knows?
Birthday corn, the birthday first day, and the poopity corn.
The purpley corn. These two idiots, me and Drew, we can cook.
Yeah,
I have a cooking channel. Drew's a baker by trade. So we actually have some skills when it comes to cooking. Yeah. We're actually pretty decent at it. If I do say so myself.
I think so.
Disney, and I don't think this is a Bob recipe. This looks like a real recipe. I hope. And if you guys don't know what we're talking about, Disney has been releasing a lot of the recipes from the parks. And when they first started doing it, when everything closed down, a couple of them were real misses.
Yeah, they were.
The Jack Jack cookie was completely copied from Alton Brown's cookie recipe. Like step for step. Pixar just took Alton Brown's cookie recipe, threw some Pixar graphics of Jack Jack on it. It was like, here's Jack Jack's recipe. And it didn't even have chocolate chunks in it. I'm going to go. This is how I am. Like Queen with her whipped cream and the Starbucks. I'm the Jack Jack and the cookie recipe, because I immediately, everyone's like, oh, they did the recipe. You love that cookie. They have the recipe. You can make it now. I'm like, there's no chocolate chunks in this recipe. It's not the recipe.
Gotta be chocolate chunks.
You can't make Jack Jack's cookies without chocolate chunks.
Right.
Just not possible. So we made a joke that there's a guy named Bob who works in the basement of Disney, and he's just making up things and putting them out.
Copy and paste.
And there's Bob recipes, and then there's real recipes. So I think this is a real recipe. Disney gave the recipe for the naan bread, which I love naan bread. Yep.
Just had some last night.
Now, I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm probably going to say Sana.
Yeah. It's
the restaurant, Sanaa. Sana.
I think it's Sanaa. I always said Sanaa. I could be wrong, though. I've been wrong many times.
Yes. Bob is also Ride the Teacups uncle. Yes. Queen V's got that right. The other one that they totally bungled just as bad was the beignet recipe. Drew made a recipe, and he did a video. He's gonna make a baking video. He's a baker, people. I'm gonna bake some beignets. I'm gonna follow Disney recipes. I'm gonna make Disney beignets. How'd that go for you, Drew?
Not good at all. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. I knew right out of the gate, once I had the dough formed, it was not the right consistency. And just so you guys know, it's not like, oh, did Drew maybe add too much of this? When it comes to baking, I am very, very particular. I am like, it's a science. You have to follow instructions.
And level the cup off.
I mean, I'm talking like it's precision to the best of your ability, but it did not come out at all. It was not a beignet. I don't know what it was.
Na 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 na. I love it.
Hey. Good night.
Goodbye. Yeah, and it came out like rocks. You said, right? They were
it was like rocks. There was no like puffy beignet awesomeness at all. It was terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Well, they've got the naan bread and cucumber riata recipe from Sana,
Sauna.
And it actually looks pretty easy. This, and I'll link to the recipe in the description after the show's over. So you get 2/3 a cup of flour, tablespoon of sugar, some salt, baking soda, milk, warm water, canola oil, and butter. There's not even yeast in naan bread.
There's one thing I'm curious about, and this probably is their recipe. I've made naan bread in the past, and it had yogurt in it, like Greek yogurt. But I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe
I don't know. This one does not seem to have it.
Which, who knows?
Hey,
maybe not.
Everybody can
naan.
make it different. Maybe not all naan is made the same.
Right.
Maybe it's naan the same as theirs. See what I did there?
I like it. None of them might not have yogurt in them. I don't.
All right. So here's what you're supposed to. I condensed this. They have a lot more detailed steps into how to do the recipe. Basically, you take all the dry stuff, throw it in the mixer with a paddle mixer. Let that get going. Then you take the wet stuff, you throw that in a bowl, whisk that together. Pour the wet into the dry while the mixer's going. Swap out to a dough hook and beat it till it gets smooth. Cover that thing with some plastic wrap and set it aside at room temp for like an hour. You cut it into even pieces, roll them into 8-inch circles. Put a pizza stone in an oven on broil, and then you cook them at like 2 to 3 minutes aside. That's it.
Pretty easy.
Sounds super simple. I mean, there's not even no rising or like.
No, well, there was baking. What was it? Baking soda or baking powder in it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's like the little bit of leavening. Was it baking soda? Okay.
1/2 tablespoon baking soda.
That'll be your leavening agent.
And they're using milk. I guess they're going with milk instead of the yogurt for the dairy portion.
Oh, you're probably right. Gotcha.
They got 1/2 cup of the milk.
Nope, that probably is then. Got it.
All right, and then you also get the cucumber riata, which is the little dipping sauce, Here's your yogurt, Drew. They get the Greek yogurt, you get a cucumber, jalapeno pepper, and then you get some cumin, toasted and freshly ground, cayenne pepper, and salt. You mix all that in a bowl and you chill it before you serve it.
And then you chill out while you eat it.
This sounds about as easy as it gets, guys.
Yeah, it sounds delicious, dude.
I mean, from a bread standpoint, making that bread seems pretty simple. I'm going to try this.
Yeah. No, dude, it's super simple as long as you got a mixer because you really need it.
Yeah, as long as you got a mixer. It sounds like it'd be anything without a mixer is a bear, honestly.
It is. It really
Before
is.
I got my mixer, everything was like, and need for 38 minutes. And you're like,
has it been 38 minutes yet? And it's like,
oh
no,
my
it's been
God.
3. It's been 3 minutes.
And Leslie would destroy it. And
yeah.
so would I, Leslie. So would I.
I would house it.
So yeah, I definitely think I will be attempting this one and trying that. I might even make that for the good old Dad and Drew channel. Or not the Dad and Drew, the Dad, whatever.
Cooks.
Dad Got Parks channel. Nope, that's not it. Dad Got This channel. I don't even know what channels I have. I have channels.
I
have
so
channels.
channels. It's a lot of channels.
Oh,
you got to channel your
It's
energy.
late, guys. It's late for me. All right, so let's get rid of that one. And like I said, I'll put the link to the Disney recipe where they have like the actual more than my like grab stuff, throw it in a bowl, hit a button. Like I was just trying to be a little bit quick with it, simplifying it for everybody so that we could get through it. Now, now we're going to get to the part where my day got crushed.
This is the sad part.
As you can see behind me, I'm a little bit of a Star Wars fan. Just a little bit. And today they like official announced what the pricing for the Star Wars Galactic Cruiser is going to be.
You selling your house, Jamie, or?
I don't know if that's going to be enough.
Sell your car.
Do you know what the going rate for livers on the black market are?
I'm going to look into it. I will look into it. I don't know people, but I'll find people that know people.
I mean, I'm not a drinker, so my liver's probably pretty good.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think at least I got that going for me.
Which is nice.
Okay, so let's go over what it includes so we can kind of at least figure that out first here. So here's what you're going to get. All right, so I'm going to go here. All right. So your Star Wars Galactic Vacation includes a 2-night stay in a cabin or a suite. You get an ongoing, immersive, interactive entertainment where choices determine your experience. So it's going to be like this whole, like, it's not like you're just staying at a hotel.
Pick your adventure.
Yeah. And the pricing kind of makes sense when they announce like, oh, we're going to have a hotel with less than 100 rooms. And I'm like, really? How is Disney going to make a hotel with like 65 rooms? It doesn't make any sense. And it's Star Wars theme. Everybody's going to want to stay there. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, nobody can afford it.
Nope.
Food. Okay. Now they're treating this like a legitimate cruise. So your food and beverages is included other than, now this is a JIP, alcohol and specialty beverages. For the price they're charging,
The water.
you should be able to get as drunk as physically possible.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And just one quick service meal at Docking Bay 7 and other select locations at Hollywood Studios.
You get one.
You get one. One.
Nope. Wow.
You get admission to Disney's Hollywood Studios for your planetary excursion to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, because you're only going one day.
Right.
You're only going to the park one day. It's not like 2 days. It's 2 nights, but you're only going to the park one day.
It might not even be a full
basically
day,
like,
right?
Yeah. I mean, you're staying 2 nights, so you check in, you do some stuff, you sleep over, you go to the park, you spend the night, you check out. This is what you're paying for.
Mm-hmm.
But you do get valet parking.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, of course. Yeah, no.
I mean, you got that.
Yeah.
That's really good. So the first night of your adventure, you go to the Crown of Corellia dining room, which transforms for dinner into an exciting table service supper club with a special musical appearance by a galactic superstar. We don't know who that is, but you're going to get it.
Yeah.
And you'll enjoy a special evening with distinctive dining and entertainment as you socialize with passengers and your crew. Okay. That's not bad. The second night, you taste around the galaxy showcase courses inspired by the geography and environments of iconic destination planets throughout the galaxy. Ooh, right? And I will say, like, the foods that they're showing look pretty cool. I mean, like,
wow. Okay.
They went super Star Warsy with it.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like you're eating on another,
planetary. Yeah.
Alf. I missed. I'm reading what I'm doing, and all of a sudden I'm seeing them talking about Alf in the chat. Are they eating cats? What's going on over here?
Oh no, I think they're talking about the special guest who's going to be singing.
Oh, is it going to be Alf? I don't know. And then with a serving of each course, you get a brief introduction. The meal includes group of appetizers for the table, choice of entree, and a specially plated dessert. During your voyage, you won't just meet new and familiar Star Wars characters. You'll interact with them in ways you've only imagined. They need your help. You'll assist them. You'll join them on daring missions. Go on, Mithins. Characters you meet one day will lead you to amazing new adventures the next day. So it's like this whole, you're like LARPing.
Yeah, right.
Live action role playing.
Right,
you're
right,
LARPing.
right. Yeah.
For the whole time.
Which is cool.
Keith Abbott might have seen something. You can, like, one of the things you'll get to do is that lightsaber training with that awesome lightsaber. That's the real lightsaber. Now, this is the only place you're going to get to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is the only place they're going to have that real lightsaber. And you're going to get to do like actual training with it. And it's going to interact with that little thing on the wall. And you're going to train with it. Awesome. I'm getting there, Leslie. I'm getting there. Trust me. All right. You get bridge training. So like there's a thing where you're going to be in the bridge of the spaceship, and then like pirates are going to attack the ship, and you're going to have to help them fend off the pirates. And so it's like this whole awesome adventure. Sounds great.
Yeah. How
much does it cost? Mm-hmm. Oh, you get to go on a planet excursion to Batuu, where you are guaranteed to get on Rise of the Resistance and Smuggler's Run. Nothing, it doesn't say anything about Oga's Cantina. Doesn't say that you're guaranteed to get in there.
And that's,
I don't understand how that's not.
That dude, if you're paying.
Teenage Summers knows what's going on here.
Building the suspense. No, but like if you're paying a lot of money, dude.
Dad's got pricing.
5 galactic credits, yes. No, but it's like, dude, everything should be included. Like you should be able to get on Smuggler's Run, Rise, and get in the Cantina. Hands down.
I should be able to go inside the Millennium Falcon and finally get into that little thing up in the cockpit.
Yes.
And I want to know what's in there. That should be included for what they're going to charge me here in a second.
Yep.
You can go to the Sublight Lounge and you can like gamble. You can play Sabak, which is the game that they play in Solo with the cards where he wins the ship. And they better have people dressed up like these aliens, like in full, like real Star Wars costumes. Yep. I'm sorry. Like it better not just be like, it better not just be like a guy with a hat. If it's like a guy with a hat,
or even like I wouldn't even want an animatronic, dude. Like, you know what I mean?
No.
Like no.
I want like the guys that they make up for the movies walking around. They have to go through 4 hours of makeup.
Yep. Agreed.
Do you get to go to actual outer space? You should, honestly.
Yeah.
You should.
They'll probably change that eventually.
All right. Here are your standard cabin rates. This is like on the Titanic, the people who were on the bottom of the boat that died first.
Yeah, you're gonna die.
This is that portion of the boat. 2 guests per cabin, $1,209 per night, or $4,809 for the voyage. That's just for 2 people. $5,000 for 2 people. So if just Drew and I, not the wives, not the families, wanted to go 3rd class, we have to raise $5,000. So I'm going to put the link to the GoFundMe.
Yeah, right.
Because that's probably the only way I'm ever getting to go on this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you get 3 guests per cabin, 2 adults and 1 child, it's only $5,299.
Oh, that's
so they're going to charge you like $400 for the kid. 4 guests, 3 adults and 1 child, you're looking at $6,000.
And keep in mind, this is the lower rated room.
Yeah, this is the lowest rated room. I only threw that out there, Teenage Summers, just because of the money aspect. And I know my wife would be like, I don't need to go to that thing.
Yeah.
But there's also no way that I would ever be able to convince the wife to let any kind of, it's just not.
To be like, yeah, me and Drew are going to go. We're going to go do this cool thing. Yeah, no, that ain't going to happen.
Yeah. And actually, guys, you won't believe it, but I have actual video of me trying to negotiate with Disney to get on the Starship.
How's he gonna pay for all of this?
Me and my buddy Drew are gonna eat spiders. You're eating spiders? That is stupid. That does not work.
I need something more real.
I don't have anything else, but spiders will be fine.
No, they won't.
Spiders will be fine.
No, they won't. What, you think you're some kind of Jedi waving your hand around like that? I'm a Toydarian. My tricks don't work on me. Only money. No money.
No stock, Cruiser.
No deal.
Jamie, thank you so much for trying to negotiate, man. Fantastic.
I tried. I was doing my best. That guy from Disney was tough.
He really was, dude. He's like flying around, acting all tough.
He was tough.
Dude, thanks for putting your neck out there for us, though. Dude, I thought you had him. I
tried.
Hey,
I was like, we're going to eat spiders. Me and my buddy Drew, we're going to eat the spiders. And they're like, no.
Spiders. That's not enough. There's just not enough weight. There's not enough weight.
No, they weren't interested in it. He didn't care.
No.
I tried, guys. I tried, Drew. I really did. I was trying.
I know you did. I
mean, the amount of work that there was literally minutes of editing that went into that, Leslie. Minutes of editing. It was very tough.
Life. It's minutes of his life he'll never get back.
Yeah. I mean, I put a lot of work into that. At least 7.5 minutes. It was tough. But like, okay, so like, there's a little bit more of the pictures. They've got some more pictures of the food. So this looks like some of the food that you can get at, like those look like the chicken nuggets at Docking Bay 7.
Mm-hmm.
But I just love like the bright, colorful foods they did and everything.
Well, but
it looks so cool.
It looks alien. You know what I mean? It looks like alien food. And Nathan,
thank you, Nathan.
Man.
We appreciate it. Hopefully we keep you around and we keep you entertained. We try our best here to be entertaining and do a little something funny and be a little different.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then like that's a close up of that like shrimp one. Like
that looks awesome, dude.
It looks awesome. Like I don't know, did they paint the shrimp blue or is it wrapped in something blue? Like I don't know what's going on with that. But
I'm almost thinking they might have like submerged it in like food coloring maybe. I don't know it, but I want to eat it. I do too, just because it looks weird.
I mean, look at us. I mean,
yeah,
we're gonna eat a spider. Of course, we'd be willing to eat that. Don't care what color you make it.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Whatever.
Ooh, is that
like bacon? That just looks delicious. Whatever that is.
I don't know. It looks like bacon. So you got me.
Looks like bacon. I'm ready to eat that thing.
Gimme.
And then that looks like a dessert that comes with a mallet and like it's one of those like frozen, like nitrogen frozen ones, and you crack it, and then something comes out of it. Maybe a tarantula.
Maybe little hairy tarantula with all the little hairs all over.
His insects, and a spider of this size could even take down small lizards or small rodents. Believe it or not.
Like mice. Like mice. Like
absolutely beautiful.
Absolutely.
No, he's not. He's not absolutely beautiful.
No, with all the hairs all over.
600 subscribers. Hairy tarantulas with hot sauce.
I'd be lying if I didn't say I was like super excited to do it because I'm excited.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. It's gonna be crazy.
And like, dude, that just looks awesome.
Yeah.
90% of the reason it looks awesome is the background they shot the photo on.
And they have like that, like nitrogen, like the, all that like smoke
stuff going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pete can't wait.
Pete I think Pete's the most excited of anyone I've heard.
Yep. He wants it, man.
Yeah. Careful. Don't try the challenge when Jub's there because he might. Could you imagine you're like going to do your spider thing and Jub comes flying off screen? For those of you guys who don't know, Jub is not Drew's son. Jub is Drew's lizard or son's lizard.
Son's lizard, bearded dragon lizard. Yep. He's the face of a brew with Drew and the crew. We realize
he
that.
is.
He really is.
So yeah, that is the Star Cruiser information that literally crushed my world. Because aside from a GoFundMe, I don't know if I'm ever going to get on that thing.
You could just get a hold of Disney and say, listen, I'm Dad Got Parks. Just let me go in for free. I'll make a great video.
Here's a question. I don't know who's going to get on that thing. Like with the cost that costs. I mean, I know there's a lot of Star Wars fans that have money, but I have a feeling that you're going to run that group thin pretty quick. So it's going to be celebrities first.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like celebrities, like uber rich, then like the Star Wars uber fans. And then once they run out of that group, I don't think it's going to be very many repeat.
Yeah.
Like it's not something you do twice.
True. Yeah. True.
Like, so I'm hoping that maybe they're going to be like, going to have a sale one time.
Well, I think you're right though. But I think what's going to happen, like they're going to charge this like crazy Uber, expensive amounts for the Uber rich people. They're going to come in. And I think once they get to a certain, gathering the money that they really need to get to be like, okay, we're right here with the money for all the cost of building a Groupon.
Dad Cut Parks is a statue of me at Legoland.
Don't you know who I am?
Don't you know who I am?
But I think you're right. I think maybe in a couple of years, maybe less, who knows? Maybe people just go in and go, yep, that was one-time deal, like you said. And then they're like, all right, nobody else is coming. Maybe we should decrease the price a little bit. But
right.
I hope so, because I want to go.
Because it's not like they can cut it down. It's only 2 nights. So it's not like they can be like, all right, we'll do a half a night. What do you go? How do you get less?
Can I go for 2 hours? I just want to see the lightsaber, man. I don't even care about getting on rides or food or anything.
How much? Like $100 can I go in and play with the lightsaber?
Just for 5 minutes. For 5 minutes, I'll give you $100. 5 minutes. That's all I want.
5 minutes. Something.
But I'll tell you, I don't think they're going. I don't think they're gonna let people film. I don't.
I wonder if they're gonna be sticklers about that.
I think they're gonna because they're gonna.
Or they're gonna try to let people film because they're gonna need to create as much buzz about this thing as they can.
True, but I think their main concern would be like, what if it's not what the public wants it to be?
Right.
You know what I mean? If there are people looking, going,
there are a ton of people with a lot of money, but I think you're going to run out of that amount of people that are willing to pay it for that specific item.
Yeah, I agree. Yep, I agree.
I mean, technically it comes with a guided tour, but only to Hollywood Studios for your day trip.
Mm-hmm.
The first streamer to vlog it goes viral. You're right. And it's, but that's a lot of money. But you get a great vacation out of it.
You do, but
you get a vacation and a viral video.
It's a hefty price, man.
Yeah.
That's
now the last one is something that has been beaten on every show. Everybody has already talked about this, but I still need to talk about it because Drew and I need to talk about it. Now they are doing this Fab 50 sculpture thing, and everybody has already weighed in on it, but Drew and I have not specifically talked about it since this list came out. WDWNT shared what they say is the quote unquote rumored official list of all 50 characters that will be getting sculptures for the 50th. And so far they haven't had one that wasn't on there. And the list is kind of ridiculous. So I went through and I put the list together and I highlighted the ones in reds. The ones in reds.
Ones in reds.
The ones in reds are ones that have already been announced. And I threw a couple of them on the side there so you can kind of see. So these awesome gold statues. And first off, no one still to this day has answered my question of how are they interactive? They keep saying they are special interactive statues. And not one person has been able to answer to me, how are they interactive? Do they dance? Do they
talk to you? Is it part of a game?
Is it a Snapchat filter? Does my face turn into gold when I do? I like gold.
I like gold. Yeah.
Like,
does it give me money back for the Disney passes?
Do I get a paid fast pass to Paris?
Yeah. Like how is it?
I don't know.
How is it interactive?
Now, Tom Strong, and now see the Edna Mode one. What they're doing is, so each one they announce, they try to link it to something. They're like, so Edna Mode was like, it's all about the fashion designers and the costume designers of Disney, like recognizing them. So like they're trying to like each one has like this special recognitional story tied to it. Like I can understand the Fab Five 100%. They had to be there.
Yeah, right. It's obvious.
I have some serious problems with like Dante from Coco. Coco is a fantastic movie. I love Coco.
I agree, but
if I was to pick 50 characters of all time throughout Disney, how does Dante bump in there?
Yeah, I know. I don't think I've ever met anybody that said their favorite character from Coco was Dante.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
Now, I want to know where Robin Hood is.
Not on this list.
Is Peter Pan there?
Not on this list.
No.
Tinkerbell's on the list.
But no Peter Pan. But they have Frozo.
There is one princess on this entire list.
Oh my goodness, you're right.
Out of 50 characters, one princess. And not even the one who has her castle in the park. What movie is Jacques from?
Is that Princess in the Front? Jacques? Great. Now you got me thinking. I honestly don't know. Where's Roger Rabbit? The Queen wants to know.
Where's Roger Rabbit? Where is a single villain?
Yeah, you're right. There is no villains, are there?
You don't have a movie without a bad guy.
Very true. I'm going to ask a question, and maybe it's a dumb question, but two questions. Who is Joe Gardner?
Soul. That's how much you loved that movie.
So
that's how much that movie connected with you, buddy.
Yeah, right? So
That's the lead character in Soul.
So Joe Gardner gets a gold statue.
That's the guy in the bottom left corner right there holding the thing.
Wow. That's a little disappointing. I'm just saying.
Okay, you're wearing the shirt.
Yeah, hey,
you're wearing the shirt.
I love hey, but
it's a chicken.
It's
that bangs its head around during the movie.
Yeah.
Give me the inspirational link that you make the connection with.
You know what hey
for
was for?
That one.
You know what it was? Everybody had a tough 2020, and they're like the chicken banging your head against things.
There you go. or maybe, you know what? Everybody loves chicken.
Yeah, right. Everything tastes like
in
chicken.
honor of all the chicken we've served in the park.
There it is.
We have
chicken on a donut.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
you know, and that's
you
the
have
thing,
to
like,
get that chicken on a donut, people.
You do. It's a
You
must do.
have to.
I've gotten it twice, and it was even better the second time.
Yes.
Daddy, I just want to tell you something.
Yeah.
That you can use my old toothpaste because I like my new Chose Retort toothpaste.
Okay, great. Thank you.
It just tastes like bubblegum.
Okay, good.
It's
That's
really
good to know. Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
She got new Trolls World Tour toothpaste, and we were worried she wasn't going to like it. But she likes
tastes
peace. That's her.
Tastes like Trolls.
Oh, Drew, I forgot to tell you, we didn't go over it. We'll come back to this list, guys. Now, I don't know. Some of you in here happen to be vloggers or have channels. I know a lot of you guys are. And I know some of you guys want to be famous on YouTube, right? Now, that's the kiddo, right? That's my daughter. The other day, random, not prompted. I didn't ask her for it. She gave me 6 rules to become famous on YouTube.
Yep. Pretty good list.
And if you guys would like to become famous on YouTube, I probably shouldn't share them with you, but I'm gonna.
Just do it, Jamie. Just do it.
Here are your 6 rules to become famous on YouTube. Rule number 1. You have to be handsome or beautiful.
I guess you and I are never going to be famous, Jamie.
All right, we got 1 strike against us, Drew.
Yeah.
Now, this was the probably one of the oddest ones and most specific, which I was a little bit don't know where it came from, but it is rule number 2, and aptly named apparently. Rule number 2: never vlog yourself using the bathroom.
Hey, man, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But you could technically be famous for doing that, just in the wrong way.
You could. Infamous, I think would be.
I'm sorry. You're right.
Infamous.
You're right. We're going with famous. I got you.
Yeah, famous. We're going for famous.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good rule. See?
That's a wonderful rule.
It's a good rule, right? The teacups. I thought so, right?
Yep.
All right. Rule number yeah, you're definitely me.
No, stranger.
You're out, stranger. Bathroom.
You're out.
Yeah. All right. Rule number 3, which I don't know why. Never wear white.
Maybe because you might spill something on it. Well, like you and I would spill stuff all over ourselves, and then we'd look terrible.
Johnny Neverland's like, oh, I'm out.
Johnny, as soon as me and him read the first rule, we were like, well, we're done. We're not going to be.
We're done. We don't even get past rule number 1. The fact that we can be smart enough not to vlog ourselves using the bathroom doesn't even help because we can't get past rule number 1.
No, and that's really painful. It hurts.
Johnny Neverland's rules just went down rule number 2.
I like that. I
don't know if it's after Labor Day or what, but it just never wear white.
Yeah, I think it is.
All right.
After Labor Day.
Yep. And then I think I'm on rule number 4.
Number 4.
Or 5. 4. Rule number 4 is don't chew gum because that annoying chewing sound will cause all of your fans to unsubscribe.
I can see that. I can see that. Do you guys agree in the chat? Because I honestly, I could see that. You know, somebody.
I could see that if you were just. I mean, these are pretty good rules, guys. She's 7.
She's ahead of her time.
She's ahead of her time. She knows what she's talking about here, people. Mm-hmm. And the last rule is a combo rule. She's right about the gum.
Yeah,
Leslie. I thought so. Don't wear white while vlogging a hot dog eating at Fairfax. Yeah, well, Drew should know that, because if he was wearing white that day, not tie-dye, it would have been, okay, a lot of yeses for the gum. Okay, yeah, everyone agrees on the gum.
People don't want to hear that.
And the last one is you have to have sweet dance moves and a good singing voice. So I'm definitely out on the last rule. My dance moves are not sweet, and my voice is not so good.
My dance moves are sweet if being sweet was really bad and awkward and tacky.
If you guys don't remember, Drew and I did the most epic
yes, we did.
Mick Jagger chicken dinosaur velociraptor dance party move.
It went straight velociraptor. It went straight
dinosaur velociraptor.
It was
I
like
don't know
chicken
how, but
straight to velociraptor. And we were like, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do.
So the only way that, I mean, like, I guess you could be unattractive while vlogging in the bathroom, wearing white, chewing gum with bad dancer moves, singing poorly, and maybe like going the complete opposite of it.
Like you
maybe
said,
like you
infamous. You'd be infamous. Like people yeah, you gotta flip it. Yeah, you gotta flip it. Yeah.
We need to add a dance music to our telenovela. Yes, our telenovela will be amazing when it comes out.
It really
amazing.
Will. It really will.
Oh yeah, it should be either next week or the week after that. Our next acting will be out.
Well, if we get to 600 next week, it's going to be Tarantula.
Next week will be the spider, and then after that, maybe. Oh, I promised my people from Dad Got Parks that I was going to open something on the channel.
Ooh.
On my last outlet shop, I bought a Disney Vinylmation.
That's right. You don't want to lie.
And it's a blind bag. And I said I would open it and see what we got. So, guys, this is what happens on our channel. It's literally tangents. It's crazy. We're like, oh, and we forgot we were going to do this.
We just have a good time is what we do. We hope
yes,
you guys
the irony is that Mick Jagger is that it's a Mick Jagger and it went Velociraptor. Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
Drew, were we supposed to sing a happy birthday today?
Yeah, I was waiting. I have not seen Liam Hackett come into the show.
Tangent on our tangent.
Tangent.
Dueling
tangent. So,
happy birthday cha-cha-cha has always confused me. Because when I was a kid, we never cha-cha-cha'd. I'd like to know in the chat right now, when you grew up and you sang happy birthday in your family, did it include cha-cha-cha or no cha-cha-cha? So I'd like you to put in cha-cha-cha or no cha-cha in the chat, because I want to know.
You want to know who cha-cha'd or not?
I want to know who cha-chas or no cha-chas. Because I'm a no cha-cha. Drew?
No cha-cha growing up. Nope, that was not a thing.
No cha-cha. Because I tried to research where cha-cha came from, and I cannot find it. I can find a ton. You Google, where did the cha-cha come from in the happy birthday song? And you get tons of people asking, where did the cha-cha come in the happy birthday song?
Yeah.
But nobody answering it. And but here, I thought it was recent.
My kid is 20.
Okay, exactly.
Cha-cha since she was 5.
And she was 5. I found it as far back as 2004. Somebody was asking the question, where the heck did this cha-cha come from? So, okay, it's a Spanish thing. And your husband started cha-chaing.
That's okay.
Okay, but okay, what about Veronica? Did she cha-cha? Was there a cha-cha?
I don't recall. No, I don't recall cha-cha-chaing. I just remember we would sing, happy birthday in English, and then they would do, the Peruvian.
But what about when she grew up?
I don't know.
Did she cha-cha when she grew
Queen,
up?
did you cha-cha? I think I started hearing because my kids were doing it. And it was almost one of those things where it's like, when you like clap when somebody like off time when somebody's clapping.
Yes.
I almost feel like that was what they were doing. It was like happy birthday to you, and they were like cha cha cha. They like, I don't know.
Okay, Queens, I know cha-cha.
Stephanie Krim says, I don't recall doing growing up. My nephew's niece and little. Okay. So she doesn't recall doing it herself, but 13-year-old.
I like a dance at a cha-cha.
I like a dance a cha-cha.
Yeah. Okay. So I cannot find it. Like the origin of somebody tried to say, I think they do it at like a Spanish restaurant, like a Chevy's or something. And that's where it started. I'm like, no, that can't be. It can't be like a Spanish restaurant chartered to cha-cha-cha.
No.
But I honestly cannot find the origination. This is like literally a mystery.
It's a mystery. If anybody knows the information.
If anybody knows the honest to goodness origination of the happy birthday cha-cha-cha, I need to know.
Let us know.
All right, guys. I got one of these suckers here. This is the last series of Vinylmation they ever made. These things were so much fun. I have so many of them that I collected. I even gave Drew one.
Yes, you did. Goofy
and they have these at the outlets for $3.99 now, and it's Star Wars, and I needed something. It was started by Ben Franklin in 1774. True story. Thank you, stranger.
I knew it was old.
Open this sucker up. Let's see who we got. Oh, we got Ray with a lightsaber.
What?
I don't think I have this one.
That's awesome. They actually come with like a little focus. Oh, dude, that's cool, man. That's not bad. $3.99.
$3.99. I didn't have that one. Cool.
We should sing to her anyway. Queen will send it to her. She's in Ireland. So, Jamie, let's sing happy birthday to Neum. You do the cha-cha-chas.
All right. And anybody else who happened to have a birthday this month, this is our happy birthday for you guys for this month.
Yes.
I will do the cha-chas. Drew's got the good singing voice because mine not so good. Okay. I can cha-cha it up, though.
me.
Oh, hold on. Let me.
Yeah. I don't think coffee helps singing, but...
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
Okay. Happy birthday to you.
Cha-cha-cha.
Happy birthday to you.
Cha-cha-cha.
Happy birthday, Neum.
Cha-cha-cha.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Neum.
Cha-cha-cha.
Cha-cha-cha. Like instead of many more. Cha-cha-cha.
And cha-cha-cha.
And cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday, Neum.
Happy birthday, Neum. For those of you guys who don't know, Neum is great. She's in a bunch of the streams.
Yes.
Fantastic.
We love
and
Neum.
Happy birthday, Neum. We love you. We'll cut that out. I'll cut that out, Queen, and you can actually send it to her. Snip it. We'll cut the tape. Drew will, with the tape and the scissors.
And the scissors and cutting.
Tom, we'll have to share our Vinylmation stories. I have a bunch of them behind me. I love me some Vinylmation. I'm a little sad that they don't do them anymore. You guys are a slumber party today. Yes. All right. So let's get back to this horrible list.
So I can complain more. I want to complain about Peter Pan and Sully and.
All right. We didn't even look who Jacques. Okay. Where has anybody figured out what Jacques is from?
Yeah, I feel like I got to look that up too. If anybody knows.
All right. So the other one that annoys me is Bruni.
Yeah. Who is Bruni? Who is Bruni? Like I saw
Frozen 2, the salamander. The little fire salamander. Nobody knows its name.
No, apparently not, because I was like, who the heck is Bruni? Dude. Yeah, they kind of...
Okay, Jacques is the mouse in Cinderella.
Okay. That one I like. I'm down with that, because I literally just looked that up, too. I'm okay with that. I didn't even know that was his name. I'm okay with that. But I agree with you, man. Like, hey, I love hey, but you are not a strong enough character, a strong enough symbol to have your in gold.
No.
Like, come
And
on.
even if you're going to group him with Pua, if it's like Pua and hey, but he's still taking up one of the 50 slots. It's not like they're like Pua and Hei's one.
Like
no, he's his own one of the 50th.
Right. Well, like Timon
and Pumbaa are still.
There's still one.
There's still
space.
No, they're two spaces. They're each.
Oh,
there's only 50 names here.
Oh.
They may be one statue, but there's only 50 names.
Oh,
so even if it's two per statue, there's only 50 characters.
Got you. I see what you're saying.
And here's one that I thought was a little weird. So this one just came out. They did it's Woody and Bo Peep, but Buzz is on the list himself. Like, I feel like Woody and Buzz are more iconic together than Woody and Bo Peep.
I agree.
I know in the final spoiler alert movie, like Woody leaves Buzz for her. Woody bros before hoes, buddy. I mean,
all I gotta say, I'm still upset. They should not have made it number 4. I'm just gonna say that. They ended it perfectly with number 3. I don't know why they did that.
And here's one. I love Abu. Abu's a great character.
Me too.
But if you're gonna put somebody in from Aladdin, how is it not the genie?
Or even Aladdin. Yeah. No.
Johnny Neverland, no genie.
Yeah. Well, and you also have, I'm sorry, I do enjoy The Incredibles. Frozone, really? Frozone. That's who.
For all those hot days in Florida when we just wish it was colder.
Yeah.
We have Frozone. Like, I don't understand. I mean,
why wouldn't you have, is it Elsa, the snow thing from Frozen?
The Snow Queen? Yeah.
Snow Queen? Why wouldn't you have
like, and when they announced like Woody and Bo Peep, it was like enduring friendships or something like that. I'm like,
that's Buzz and Woody.
That's Buzz and Woody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly, Sally. I want to know where my Robin Hood is, man. I want to know where my Robin Hood is.
And then okay, like the fact that they did get a Marvel characters in here.
Yeah.
Rocket and Baby Groot. I mean, they're awesome characters. I know they're pushing them for the parks, but if you're going to put a Marvel character in there, Iron Man, I mean.
But you know what though? Like, I'm okay with Baby Groot. And once again, I love Rocket. I love but dude, Baby Groot, I get. It's like the Baby Yoda. Like, you know, people are like, the Baby Groot.
Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda. Why wouldn't you do Baby Groot and Baby Yoda? Excuse me, Grogu. But
I'm glad Stitch made it too, or Stiff made it. I know what you were going for there, Kevin. You have mumble mouth with your typing like I have mumble mouth with my talking.
With his real life. Yeah, I know. Me too.
They should have just put Captain America, America's right there. Just a bust. That should have been the statue. Yeah. Just America's right there. That should have been the whole statue. Oh, that walking Groot animatronic is crazy.
Yeah, no, that it's kind of creepy, but in a good way. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so
Vicky
weird.
Dante is the dog. He's in the bottom right corner. You can actually see he's the statue in the bottom right corner from Coco. He's the dog from Coco. I'm gonna say that again. The dog from Coco.
Okay. And here is my question. I love Orangeburg. Okay.
I asked about Walt too, and then somebody in another chat was like, well, Walt has a big statue in the park. I'm like, yes, so does Mickey. But they still gave Mickey a statue.
Right. No, but dude, Orangeburg, that's not even technically Disney, right?
Well, he's not an animation movie character, but he is a Disney creation.
See, I thought Orangeburg was a creation of like an orange juice company or something.
No, he was created by Disney for the orange, whatever it is.
Gotcha.
to promote the orange thing, but he was
Orange thing,
created
okay.
by Disney.
Okay. All right. I'll give him that then.
So like, and okay, this one almost really actually made me angry.
Uh-oh.
So you got R2D2.
Yep.
And I do love BB-8, but if you are going to group two droids together, you do not split up the gang.
Dude, and one of them is gold.
And one of them is already gold.
He's already gold, dude. I was
How
going to
do
bring that
you
up
snub
earlier. I saw that.
3PO and not put him next to R2?
Yeah.
I know they're trying to push the new movies, but
Maybe they're pushing too hard. Just saying.
I'm sorry, guys. No.
Oh my! I'll tell you right now, I would literally have to go down and boycott if Jar Jar Binks was on. I don't care, man. I'm a pretty mellow guy. But I would not let that stand. Nope. The dude will not let that stand. Okay?
Misa no like the statue.
Oh my goodness! It's just talk about a forced character. They were like, I love this guy. It's like, no, don't push him. Don't push him on me, man. Don't push him on me. Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
And honestly, Pinocchio, I know it's an iconic Disney movie, but he's creepy. The whole movie's creepy. The concept of the movie's creepy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I agree. It's scary. It's even scary.
It's even a little scary. I have major problems with this list.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I love that Pooh and Piglet made it. I'm happy about that.
Yeah, that's cool.
And it's a really cute statue with like Pooh hugging Piglet. It's really cute.
But
man. Frozone is not a good choice.
That's what I'm saying. No, that's just weird and random where you're like, out of other characters.
The dude will not
abide. You know where I was
telling
going,
you, man, the rug, it just like tied the whole room together.
Tied the whole room together. Mark it a 0, Donnie. Mark it a 0.
Sloth and Chunk need a statue, bringing it back.
Yes, I like that.
I'm telling you the truth. I'm locked inside the Vitelli's basement with this guy.
Rocky Road?
I love it. Oh my goodness, that's great.
Oh,
if you haven't seen Goonies,
if you haven't seen Goonies, you have major issues. I'm sorry.
It's a must see.
I am sorry.
Must see movie from the 80s, man.
Oh, it is such a great movie.
Really is.
In case you guys weren't here for it, we have actual video of me attempting to negotiate with Disney to get Drew and I on the Star Cruiser.
Which, how's he gonna pay for all of this?
Me and my buddy Drew are gonna eat spiders. You're eating spiders? That is stupid. That does not work.
I need something more real.
I don't have anything else, but spiders will be fine.
No, they won't.
Spiders will be fine.
No, they won't. What, you think you're some kind of Jedi waving your hand around like that? I'm a Toydarian. My tricks don't work on me. Only money. No money.
No Star Cruiser.
No deal.
Jamie cut his hair since then, but
I did. I've gotten a haircut.
Yeah.
The hat sells it. I really think it's the hat that sells the whole thing.
It really is. It really is. I just don't know how you kept it on your head so
Vicky, if you have HBO Max, I noticed Goonies is on HBO Max right now.
So good. Goonies is so good. Such a nice adventure, and it's got the pirate aspect of it.
It's so good. It is literally like the quintessential 80s movie.
It's that. I was gonna say it's that 80s movie you can't make right now.
No. Oh no.
You cannot make that movie today.
So many things you couldn't make about that movie in that movie.
Yep. But we didn't.
Vicky, watch immediately. 100%. Vicky, watch immediately. Speaking of 80s movies, tangent on Netflix, The Movies That Made Us. has new episodes.
Yes, they do.
And did you see what the first one is?
Was it Back to the Future?
Yes, I haven't watched it yet. Have you watched it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I started it, but I didn't get a chance to finish it.
So good.
Oh boy, Queen, we were ready to fight. We were ready to fight. But the JK in there, so I'm okay with it.
Better be a JK. If not, you take that back. You take that
Take
back.
that back.
You take that back. Goonies, great movie.
Oh, love Goonies. I think we have done what we came to accomplish here tonight, Drew.
I think we did. I think we wait, what? Drew skipped the first episode. What do you mean I skipped the first episode of the movies? No, I didn't. Or did I?
Oh, is it a movie you don't like?
Now
Probably a movie you don't like.
Oh no, that was not the.
Is it Dirty Dancing?
No, she said the Jungle Cruise, but we're not talking about that one. We're talking.
Did you skip the Jungle Cruise episode?
We're talking about. I did actually skip the Jungle Cruise one.
It's a good episode.
I know. I'm going to watch it eventually, but I had to jump right to the ones I want to watch. But no, Queen. We're talking about the movies that made us, which that the way.
No. We need to go back to you skipped.
I did.
The Jungle Cruise. There was so much good stuff in that episode.
I skipped it. And I looked
True.
at Queen and I go, Jamie's gonna love it when I tell him I skipped it.
I'm so mad at you.
But
I'm legitimately disappointed in you.
But I'm gonna watch it. I promise. I'll watch it.
It's so bad.
I'll watch it. I'll
So
watch it.
bad.
Yeah, no, she's starting trouble. She comes in here and starts trouble. And we weren't even talking about that. We were talking about the movies that made us.
No, but she wanted to start the trouble.
She did. She was like, I'm gonna tear these guys in half.
He hates everything Jungle Cruise. And
don't
even
hate
took him
it.
on a good Jungle Cruise
No, I don't hate it.
with a running joke.
It's just not my favorite.
And if you watch my vlog, The Rock is in the Jungle Cruise. He's there.
That was impressive. And everybody is saying the Jungle Cruise movie is amazing. That's everybody's.
I know, and I don't want to spend $39.99 for it though.
I don't either, and that's the problem. I'm like, I gotta wait it out, But I actually
October something.
Is it October?
It's like October 9th or something is what it says.
What? That's a long time to wait. Maybe I might have to cough up the money.
Or no, wait, it's November. I think it's November. Black Widow's October.
Holy
Jungle
crap.
Cruise is November.
I feel like, well, how long's Cruella de Vil been? Like, how long do they make you wait till it's accessible on Disney
Cruella
Plus?
should be sooner than Black Widow, I think.
Yeah, right? Because that came out
Cruella should be
before.
soon.
Yeah. It's waterfall.
Yeah.
But $39.90. Oh, you went to the theater.
I haven't been to a theater in forever.
I haven't either, and I really, really want to get back to it. Now, Jamie, did we? I know we're wrapping this up, but you are a movie theater person, right? You will like it for your action.
I used to.
Movies.
There are certain movies that need to be seen in a theater.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Yeah, I miss
like
it, dude.
like tentpole movies, like blockbuster movies, should be seen in a theater.
Well, that was like going to see was it Endgame? Well, I know I saw Civil War.
Like
and
Endgame should like a lot of the big Marvel movies should be seen in a theater. Star Wars movies should be seen in a theater. Indiana Jones, when it comes out, I think should be seen in a theater.
I agree.
There's
magic in it.
So there it is.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I miss it.
I miss it too.
Still a little bit not ready for it yet.
Yeah. Well, a couple hours of literally. I don't know how they're spacing people.
It literally looks like Indiana Jones, Pirates.
I heard Pirates.
And any rock movie had a baby.
Which would be a weird.
And then you got that.
I don't know
how that happened.
No, but I did. I heard a lot of like Pirates reference, like, oh, it's kind of going to be probably like a new Pirates.
Franchise. That new Ghostbusters movie looks fantastic. That's how you do a Ghostbusters movie, by the way.
Yep, and hopefully we can go
together. Sorry to the people who made the other one.
This is what went wrong. Can I just say what
you forced it?
For me, okay, you forced it, and this was the problem. Okay, this was the problem. All four of the main characters all wanted to be the funny one.
Mm-hmm.
That was my issue. Go back to the original Ghostbusters. You know, who is the funny one? I'm not saying the other didn't have little funny parts, but who's the funny one? You know what I mean? You got Bill Murray.
Right.
He's slaying
It's Bill Murray.
And they're all setup guys for him.
Right.
And it works. Like you got Egon, you know, kind of
They're not 4 over the tops.
4 over you have one, and then you have the other that they make their little light comedy in their own way, where this was just like, we're going to get 4 new characters and they're going to be over the top. Every single one of them is going to be wacky crazy. And it was like, it was hard to watch. It really was. For me personally, it was hard to watch.
Here's the other thing that annoys old man dad about some of the movies.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, let's switch things just to be clever. It's like, let's make an action movie, but the hero is an aardvark. It's like James Bond is now a hamster. It's like, wait, why are we making James Bond a hamster? Well, because James Bond's a hamster now.
And he's never
like,
been
no,
a hamster. Yeah.
He's never been a hamster. And why can't he be? It's because James Bond isn't a hamster. It's like, no. Like, stop making gimmick changes to things just to do it.
Yeah. Well, especially when you have something that's a tried and true product that has, you know, made an impact on everybody. You
Right.
know what I mean? Like, and then you're almost tainting that, you know, like Nightmare.
I just don't want to.
No, like Nightmare Before Christmas to me. If they were like, oh, we're going to like make it, but then it's going to be totally different, but we're still going to call it that. I feel like it takes away from the original. You know what I mean? It kind of taints it a little bit.
Yeah, it's just some of the changes that they try to make are like, I'm sorry, like they're like, we're gonna make James Bond a woman. I'm like,
Jamie's had a tough time with this one.
Because okay, like
I know.
JB are my initials. I have an affinity for James Bond. I really loved those movies as a kid. They connected with me, and it's like, okay, yes, you can have women spy movies. That's fine, but like, can't we just let James Bond be James Bond? He's like, it's him. It's like he's a horrible person. He's a womanizing, terrible person. Can't we just have that? Like, it just doesn't work if you make that the woman.
Yeah.
I know it sounds terrible and horrible, but
no, but there's a certain character that they're portraying that is the James Bond character that it doesn't really fit. What you're basically making is a movie with a female lead, which is fine, but you're naming it James Bond when it doesn't fit into that kind of category. It's like what it is, you know?
It's like Wonder Woman's a guy now. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Huh?
No, yeah, right. I know. I get it. Yeah, okay. But Black Widow was a Bond film. But
I'm fine with that.
And they called it
Black Widow. But it wasn't called James Bond.
Right.
Call it Black Widow. Yeah. I'm totally cool with that.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Enough of my old man rants about why are you changing my favorite characters.
I get it. But I know what you mean. Like, not everything is interchangeable. You know what I mean?
No.
Agreed.
And I think part of that reason why the Ghostbusters failed was like, they were like, we're just going to make all the Ghostbusters girls and we're not going to have like any callback to the original movie. And like, it didn't have any of the heart of the original movie. And like, it just didn't make sense.
I'm telling you, the number one thing for me, I'm not kidding. Right out of the gate, I was like, ugh. They all wanted to be the crazy funny one.
Right.
And it was just too much. Like, there was nobody that
have you seen the uproar over Kevin Smith's Masters of the Universe He-Man show?
No, but I did watch the first 2 episodes.
Did you notice anything about it?
As far as with Lena.
Well, the first episode, spoiler alert, guys.
Spoiler.
If you haven't watched it, the first episode has He-Man in it. That's the only episode of the new He-Man show that has He-Man in it. He-Man is not in the new He-Man show other than the first few minutes of the first episode. and people are apparently up in arms about it a little bit because they're like, how the heck are you going to sell us a new He-Man series
without He-Man?
And we don't have He-Man in it. So it's like all featured on this like new female character.
Yeah.
And like they had asked him that, like there was this YouTube channel called Clownfish TV who like months before the show came out and it said, hey, we've heard rumors that like basically He-Man's not in the new He-Man series. And like Kevin Smith like dragged him through the coals. He was like, these people are unreputable, they're terrible, it's all lies. And like comes out it's true. Like He-Man's not in the new He-Man series.
That sounds like somebody's lying, and it was him.
And so they're like, hey buddy, we just watched the new He-Man series. We got one episode with He-Man. And like the fans are kind of like,
and you know what's
where's He-Man?
And you know what's a bummer about it is the fact that it looks really good. Like I'm saying,
it looks awesome, and I love Kevin Smith. I really enjoy his stuff.
I do too.
And I'm like, and like his explanation for was like, well, you know what you try to do with something is you try to like give people what they don't expect. And I'm like, yeah, but
you mean clickbait?
You sold me on a He-Man show, and I got no He-Man.
Yeah. Well,
that'd be like on tonight's episode of the Dad and Drew Show.
And we're going to have somebody else. Yeah.
Somebody else.
Somebody else. Well, and that's the thing, man, is the fact that, okay, He-Man, think about it. Who is buying into He-Man, a new He-Man? I'll tell you who's buying into it. People that grew up with He-Man.
Watching He-Man.
Not necessarily. I'm not saying there isn't people that are, never really watched He-Man.
It's old 40-year-old dudes who played with He-Man and watched the cartoon as a kid.
That's who it is.
And now we got no He-Man. Yeah. Sorry. And we have turned into old man rant.
I know.
At the end of the series.
We ran it.
And why don't we have 6 reservations for our annual passes?
Yeah. Why are the kids playing in my yard again?
Get off my yard.
Get off my lawn. Yeah, what can you do? What can you do?
Get off my lawn.
Or his insects. And a spider of this size could even take down
gotta hit it one more time.
Small rodents, believe it or not. Wow. Absolutely beautiful.
Absolutely.
I just love the way he says it. Absolutely beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful. It won't be beautiful.
It is not.
No, it's not.
It is not absolutely beautiful. It's not.
Ooh. I know. I don't have mine. I usually have mine.
And guys, I don't think we actually mentioned it, and it is a shame. This was a gift from our good friend, the Disney Stranger. We made one offshoot comment about, we do all these hot sauce things, and I want to eat like a bug or something. Do something different. The next week, at Drew's P.O. box shows up 2 freeze-dried tarantulas.
And I went, I know who this is from. I instantly knew who it was from. Before even, like, it was no, return address or anything. I opened it up. I saw tarantulas. I was like, Disney Stranger. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, why not? I know.
I hear they taste like hey. And that's why he gets a statue.
Yeah. We're going to have to find tarantula shirts or something when we eat the tarantula.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
I don't know where they sell tarantula shirts, but
yeah, definitely. Yeah, it always turns into definitely. Yeah, definitely. I have to say, my Watto was pretty good in that video.
That was very good, dude.
I matched the voice pretty good.
You nailed it, man.
That's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. I don't think I could do it. I don't have.
That's pretty good. I thought my Watto was pretty good.
Yeah.
Drew.
Yeah.
What do you got coming up, buddy?
Live stream tomorrow about 5:30. We're going to be in Hollywood Studios. We're going to stick around for the new projection thingy.
Ooh, yeah, the new thing.
The new thing. Sunday.
The new thingy thing.
I believe we're back at Magic Kingdom. I'm just going to run down this. Magic Kingdom in the morning, probably 9 o'clock in the morning. Monday, Brew with Drew and the crew. Yes, we're doing that. And then Tuesday night, we're going to dress up in Halloween attire to go to Boo Bash.
That's already happening?
It's blowing my mind, man. Yeah, the 10th. And I looked today. I was like, wow, today's.
How is that already happening?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Holy moly.
That's what I said. Let me make sure that it's a Tuesday. I'm pretty sure it's a Tuesday. I'm so bad with this. Yeah.
I think it is because I think that's the day the kid goes back to school.
The 10th is a Tuesday. Yep. So it's Tuesday.
Wow.
We got some fun stuff coming up. What do you got going on?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm not even going to be at the outlets this Saturday.
Now, where are you going to be?
We are going to a hotel. I don't even know the name of the hotel. The wife booked it. We are going to Melbourne Beach here in Florida for 2 days or 2 nights of beach time fun before the summer ends for the kiddo.
Yep.
She loves to go to resorts and she loves the beach. So we are going to go to the beach for 2 nights. And I don't even know if I'm going to vlog about it or anything. I think I'm literally just going to chill on the beach. I might do a couple of little Instagram-y type stories or something from it.
Mm-hmm.
And just take the weekend off. I might have 1 or 2 vlogs in the can, and I ain't missing much at the outlets the way they are lately. God, that's a sad scenario lately. They've got, R2D2 lounge flies for 1 penny off.
1 penny less than they were originally.
$39.99, $40 retail price. It's just sad.
It's kind of insulting. It's insulting. Don't even put the $40 real price.
Just make it $40. I think I might have 1 or 2 vlogs in the can that I need to put out. I might put out an old vlog that I originally put out that's old. So I don't know. That's kind of what I got going on. I don't have much. I got a pork belly thing that the video didn't record the ending for, so I have to cook another pork belly so I can.
Well, but then you got to eat another.
Do the eating part. That's the part that it didn't record. I didn't get the part of us eating it and testing it. So I've got all the cooking, all the everything, and for some reason I deleted it or it didn't record, so I don't have the final. Here's how it tasted portion. Gotcha. So I got to redo that. But that's pretty much what I got going on. And then the kiddo goes back to school, and hopefully I'll be able to get a little bit more going on while I have some daytime to myself.
I just still can't believe school's already started. It's crazy.
I know, right? Crazy.
Crazy.
So that's what I got going on. And I want to thank anybody who was new here tonight. Thank you for stopping by. If we entertain you, think about subscribing, or if you're not subscribed, do that. Boop the like, share out the stream.
Leave a comment.
I'll cut some of the things out from this. Leave a comment on the actual show. That's always fun. How you
liked it. Yeah, we'd like to read. Know if you guys enjoy yourself.
We like to read. Know what else we can do. We got some stuff coming up. We have some cool guests coming up. I've booked a couple guests that I've got in the pipeline that we got to talk to. Some different people that you guys probably don't even know about that are a little bit outside our normal wheelhouse. So we got some fun stuff coming up, and the tarantulas will be coming soon. What is our count? What are we closing out at tonight? What do we got? Let me see.
Oh, let me see too. Let me see.
I want to see what are we at? What are we closing out?
What do we got? No, that's not what I want. Darn it. You're going to beat me.
I already saw it.
What do we got?
We are 561.
561.
We are 39 away, people.
Yeah.
39.
Sub, so we can
Let's see if we can get to that by next Wednesday so we can eat a spider next Wednesday.
I think we will.
565.
Maybe it went up. But yeah, thank you.
Mine says
subscribe.
Thank you to everybody who subscribed and everything. If we can get it done by next week, we'll eat a spider next week. If not, it's the week after that, or after that, or after that.
Or whenever.
My friend Drew.
Yes, sir.
What is the only way to live?
There's only one, not two. One way to live, Jamie. It's in the moment.
You're welcome, Paul.
And that guy, yes. Paul, thank you so much. But Jamie over there does not do outros.
So that's it, guys. See you next Wednesday or on something that we are doing somewhere.
We'll see you again.
That's it.
Take care.
Yeah. Good night.
Good night.
Insects, and a spider of this size could even take down small lizards or small rodents, believe it or not.
Yeah, believe it or not.
Wow. Absolutely beautiful.